Well, it's quite beautiful out. It's about 11:30. I've done all the things. I put my food away, cleaned up after my breakfast lunch. I packed some snacks. I packed my sunscreen, my bug spray, both of my waters, some Pure Eyes, and I'm going to head off on an adventure. I'm going to go around the lake, all the way around the outside, and just do some exploring. If I get hot, I'll stop and swim. I'm wearing my bathing suit. There's a campsite, 2 campsites down that way. I'll probably check those out and just see what I find. Well, the campsite that I thought was like across from me, I don't know if this is the same one. It looks like it on my Jeff's map on paper and on the Algonquin map on paper, but on my phone, looks like it's closer to me. Very closed-in site, but nice rocks here for, shade, and you would get sunrise. You wouldn't get sunset or afternoon sun, but people like that. Some people do. I like the sun. I'm not gonna get out and look at it. I'm just gonna take a peek. I'm just making my way along the shoreline. I don't think you can see it, but my campsite is way back there. You can see my bug shelter. That's what I can see anyways. The beige roof of my bug shelter sticking out. It's pretty cool. The water is so clear, you can see right down. So I've been paddling along. I'm literally right beside the shore. And I'm kind of just looking to see if there are any fish. I've seen 2 tadpoles. One is in front of my campsite. I keep startling him when I go down to the rocks, and he jumps in the water. And the other one I just saw a little while ago, and it was huge. I've never seen a tadpole that big before. But that's it. I haven't seen any fish at all. I do have my fishing rod, but I think it's a little too hot and sunny to fish, but I might try it. I might do it a little later. I think after dinner would be a better time. So I'm at the south end of McCraney Lake, and I'm still on the right side, coming from my campsite. It just seems to kind of keep going. There was like a bend, and then I went around the bend, and there's like a little bay back here, so it's kind of neat. There's a campsite back here, and there's also a dam somewhere. I'm not trying to really follow the map too much. I'm just going around the shoreline until I get to where Stutter Creek is, where I was this morning, and then I'll just cross over back to the campsite. So just kind of really relaxing while I'm paddling, just taking my time. I just saw a couple more tadpoles. Put the camera on, I'm like, yeah, they're gone. Everything's so lush and so green, especially this corner right here. Just beautiful. Today's special water additive is pollen. I found a tadpole. See it? It's having a little snooze. Bye, guy. See you later. I was just heading to the campsite here to take a peek, and I looked up, and there's a canoe coming towards me. Well, going towards the dam, or maybe doing what I'm doing. I think it's just one person. Might be my neighbor. I don't know. I'm just going to keep on my route. So this is the campsite here, I guess, by the dam. Again, pretty closed-in spot. Nothing really spectacular to see. But it's a campsite. Well, my neighbor was out here doing some fishing, heading towards the dam as I was leaving the dam area and fishing. I did cast a few, maybe 5 or 6 times so far, but not much going on. Well, I'm just coming up to the island campsite. There's an island that just has one campsite on it, which is right in front of me. And my island is way over there. You can still see a little bit of my bug shelter from here. It's pretty cool. Oh, the sign is actually on the other side of the island. I thought the campsite would be facing like the southern part of the lake, but it's not. I think I'm gonna go take a peek. This campsite has a nice little beach. It's pretty sweet, so it's gonna get sunrise. Looking for some animal tracks. Oh, looks like maybe Mr. Moose was here. Couple of loons at the end of the lake. And the beach goes right around, so afternoon sun. And then I guess you could walk around to the other side of the island to get sunset. I'm gonna go take a look at the inside setup. Oh, there's the fire pit right here. Fairly level. Oh, this is nice. Seats. An animal bone by the looks of it. Over there. Nice spots for the tent. This would have been a great site. Except that it's all the way at the other end of the lake, but oh my God. Wow. Look at this. I have never in my life of backcountry camping come across this. Holy crap. I guess I don't know, but I would assume that it's a moose. Big, huge bones. Like, look at the size of these bones. Here's my foot comparison. Oh, Mr. Moose, I'm so sorry that you had to meet your demise. I hope you're enjoying moosey heaven. And I'm going to slowly back away. Oh, it's on the way to the privy. Oh my goodness. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm heading out now. I guess that's where that bone came from. It's kind of a warning, maybe. Nice spot to put your tent here. Yeah, it's a nice campsite. And it's shaded. It's got a good breeze coming through it, too. So it's not buggy. Well, I guess it would depend where the wind was coming from. And tables and chairs. Lots of living room furniture. Oh, and lots of wood. You could put a tent there as well. Lovely, really nice site. Well, I just stopped at the beach here. The clouds are going, I think. And I think it's going to get a little more sunny and a little hotter, so I'm going to wait. In the meantime, I have a snack. I have OTG meals. I've never tried this before. It's strawberries, peaches, and mangoes. So it's freeze-dried fruit. I'm just going to open them up and see what the situation is. Huh. That's cool looking. So I'll show you this. Big bag. Oh, they smell wonderful. So I guess I'll just try one and see. That's so good. Had a strawberry, of course. Tastes kind of like strawberry flavored styrofoam. It's good though. I'm gonna guess this is a mango. Really tasty. And a peach. Not sure how to tell them apart. I think this is a peach. Oh, that's really good. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my view and snack on these. a really nice place to go for a swim, like really, really, really. But I'm just not feeling it right now. The campsite was pretty nice, but that moose carcass caught me off guard. Anyway, I'm just gonna paddle along here and listen to some Tragically Hip on my phone. Well, it's just coming on 3 o'clock and I am just about back at my campsite. Had a nice little 3-hour adventure out on the water, and the sun has gotten hotter, of course. And like 5 minutes after I got in the boat, I was like, oh, I want to go swimming now. Oh, there's a nice view of my organized mess, otherwise known as my campsite. Wow. When I look at that, I'm like full setup. I brought all that in here. Too funny. She scores! That took a while. I got it. I had a nice leisurely afternoon. After I went for my little dip, I sat in the chair for a bit. I was editing stuff and I started getting really sleepy-eyed. So I took a lay down in the hammock and I had a wee little nap. I have one of my favorite freeze-dried meals that I've been having for many, many years. It's an Alpine Air 3-cheese chicken pasta. You guys have probably seen me make it before if you watched a bunch of my trips. And this is the half of one. I guess I had half of it last year at some point, and I saved the other half. So I just have to boil some water, which I have here in my pot, and pour it in here. And I have the directions on my phone somewhere. I actually printed it. Oh, I wrote it here too. So I'm going to get this going, and I'll check back with you in a bit. Well, when I was pouring the water into the bag of pasta stuff there, it's supposed to be half the mix, which is usually good for me, and it still might be, I don't know. But it just looked like there wasn't a lot of food in there. So I went through my barrel and kind of got creative. Yes, I have emergency oatmeal, and I have tuna and wraps and other stuff. But I thought it would be fun to make a little appetizer. So I just took a wrap. I had some leftover mozzarella cheese from the pizza, so I shredded that on there, and I had a little bit of salsa. So I'm just going to make a cheese quesadilla. I'm going to fold it in half, and I put a little garlic powder on there too. And I'm going to fry it in some oil and have a little treat before I have my pasta. Just something simple. Little, you know, like when you have bread at a restaurant or nacho chips. Kind of like that, I think. Well, that took no time at all. I'm just going to slice this up and snack on it. Supposedly it's been 15 minutes since I did the pasta, but because I don't have the sealed bag and I'm doing it in a Ziploc, it usually takes a little bit longer, so I'm going to leave it in for an extra 5 minutes, and then I can snack on this. These are actually way tastier than I expected them to be. Oh, I just checked the pasta. It's all done, and looks like there's a decent amount. It's actually pretty good. I also have a bag of chocolate covered almonds for dessert, so I was thinking of making a dessert wrap. I actually went and bought all the stuff to make dessert wraps for this weekend, and then the fire ban was on, so I left everything home. I shouldn't second guess myself. That pasta meal in half was just enough, and now with the quesadilla, I'm kind of like, I'm really full. Plus I have some of these to eat still before 7 o'clock. It's about 5:45, I think. So I'll probably wait an hour and have some of the chocolate covered almonds, and then that'll be it for my trip. I've decided not to eat breakfast tomorrow. I do have oatmeal here. I brought it just in case I found the way in too difficult without eating before, but I didn't have a lack of energy or anything. I was perfectly fine, so I'm gonna not have breakfast, so I'll clean up all my cookware and all my food and everything will be done tonight, and I'll probably even tear down the bug shelter and the hammock before I go to bed tonight, and then that way in the morning I can just get up and do my tent and jump in the canoe and take off. I want to go through there early. Little McCraney is where I saw a moose last time, and yes, I know I saw 2 this morning, and I'm not trying to be greedy, but if I can combine going out early with seeing a moose and avoiding the crazy crowds at the access, then I figure it's a win-win-win. And I like traveling early. There's less wind, there's less people, it's beautiful, so I think I'll probably just do that. Well, it's 20 after 8, and I haven't come out here because the sun hasn't been out. It's been cloudy the whole time, which is fine, but I figured there wouldn't be a sunset. So I just came out to have a peek. I got up to go put something in the tent, and I saw the sun shimmering through the trees. I love this time of year. It's 9:15, and it's still like daylight. It's just so nice. I'm really impressed with the bug situation so far this year. I hope this is like all we're getting. It would be so nice. Be a nice little reward. Good morning. It is Sunday, June 13th, 5 a.m. Just woke up and used the privy, and I'm going to start packing up. Well, good morning. It is 5:40 a.m. and I am all packed up and ready to go. It's really, really calm out, beautiful mirror water, and looking forward to the paddle through McCraney. I think it's about 4.5 to 5 kilometers, so it should take me about an hour. So off I go. Well, it's one of those mornings where I feel like I'm just floating on the clouds because there's perfect mirror here, and the clouds are like right next to me in the water. So pretty. I'm just paddling through McCraney, going very well. It's still perfect mirror, and I just passed the last campsite, so it looks like only me and my neighbor on the island. We're the only 2 camped here this weekend, and both on the exact same island. It's so funny, but he or she was awesome. So thank you, neighbor, for being a wonderful, wonderful camper and not being noisy and loud and playing music and having parties and all kinds of stuff. I'm really, really grateful. Except for those 2 times that I saw him or her, it was pretty much just like being here myself, so it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. Well, 6:10, I've got my first glimpse of the sun coming up. A little bit of fog on the lake here, but of course you can't see it in the camera. Although yesterday when I had the moose and I didn't want to see the fog, there it was. But I did look at the footage and you can see him moving in behind it, but it's very hard to see him. Well, I'm just coming up into Little McCraney, and this is the stretch where I saw the moose when I was leaving last time. This is my view here this morning while I'm paddling. Just stunning. Beautiful, big, nice, warm sun coming up. I just spotted a bald eagle flying up to the top of this tree here. He's like the Christmas star. Not a very big one. There he goes. Oh yeah, he's a good size. Alright, I filmed all this on the way in, so I'm just going to put my phone and my selfie stick away and just quickly get over this dam. It's really buggy here. Oh, believe it or not, there is a moose in the water. A big one, and I'm making so much noise. It's already trying to leave. Huge, huge. He's making his departure slowly. He's still not leaving. Magnificent creature. Just beautiful. Oh, little shake. Oh, gorgeous. I guess he's had enough of me. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much. It never gets old. I'm never going to get used to it. I'm never going to stop being extremely excited and truly grateful for moments like that. Even when I see 3 moose in one weekend, which is amazing. He came right out of the water. He stood there and just let me take pictures and videos of it. And we stared at each other for a while. And he disappeared into the forest after a bit. I saw a moose here before and I missed it. So that damn beaver dam though. You know, I made a whole bunch of noise going through there, and then once I got through, I got stuck on a bunch of rocks, and I was just making so much noise, and that moose was sitting in the middle of the lake. He was standing in the middle of the lake when I came off the beaver dam. He stayed there for me. He waited at the shore until I could get a little closer. It's a very considerate moose. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I'm so happy. All right, getting to the spot where I'm going to start looking for the portage here. Oh my god, and there's something walking. There's a deer on the shore right near the portage, I think. Oh wow. Wildlife day. Okay. Now you can see the log. So it's just to the right of that white log. And that log, I believe, is where the portage is. I had to get the boat over it and I put it in the water. Don't go away. Oh, it's gonna leave. I don't even know what it is. Crap. Ah, it's gone. Crap. No, whatever was there is long gone. Went into the bushes there and I don't even hear anything. Portage is just right over here. And the one I went in last time is way over there. So, alright, I'm gonna get going here. Alright, 7 a.m. and I am at the portage. Alright, I just took the pack to the top of the side trail here. Not straight off the hop. It feels good. Canoe feels good. But we'll see how that is 20 minutes from now. This is the view inside my canoe. Oh my gosh. Pink lady slippers means I'm about 7 minutes from the end. Thankfully. Oh my gosh, I made it. I am hurting. Like about halfway through, I wanted to put the canoe down and piggyback. And I'm like, oh, just keep going. Just keep going. I cannot wait to put this down. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we are. I know the chances are slim that someone's gonna come to this Portage before I go back and get my bag and come back, but I figured I better just put it aside just in case someone comes. Here's how I rigged my fishing rod. Just tied it into that. Hi, babe. Let's go. I was walking along and I thought, oh, I'm making good time. I wanted to check the map, see where I was, and then I said, this is the 6th time I've done this trail since Friday. I'm pretty sure I should know it by now. Bugs are really, really bad right here. Alright, it is 8:22 and I am back on the water. Well, it's 8:45 and I'm just about at the takeout. Awesome trip. It's such a good time. Starting out like with that Portage being way shorter than it was supposed to be. That was epic. Saw 3 moose, maybe 4 or a deer. I'm not sure still, but 3 moose for sure. I got some beautiful pictures, some great videos. Did a little fishing, didn't even get one bite. And had a wonderful time. I believe there was only one person on my lake, which was great. And I only saw that person twice. And other than that, I haven't seen anybody all weekend, and it's been wonderful. I'm just pulling into the access. Nice and quiet, just the way I like it. I'm gonna go get my car, load up the boat, and get on my way. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.